Welcome back to Toronto as we get set for the third and final meeting between the Charlotte Hornets and the Toronto Raptors. Time now for the starting lineups, brought to you by Miller Genuine Draft. Jack, it's the official beer of the NBA. It's Miller time. And for the 44-32 Charlotte Hornets, Kemba Walker, Jeremy Lin, Courtney Lee, Marvin Williams, and Cody Zeller in the middle. For the Toronto Raptors, an overall record of 51-25. Kyle Lowry, DeMar DeRozan, they had Saturday night off in San Antonio. Norman Powell doing a sensational job as a starter. Luis Scola and Jonas Valanciunas.
37% in the 2 games that they played. Then last but not least, obviously, playoff mentality. The next 3 games against really good teams. Really intriguing to watch what's going to happen in the East here in the final 9 days of the season.
Cleveland, they have secured, of course, not only a playoff spot, also their division. Same for the Toronto Raptors. Atlanta, Boston, Miami, and Charlotte, they have all clinched a playoff spot by getting into the paint. He had a season-high 35 points.
Good rip protection on the last play, though, by Valanciunas that time, making a stand against Lin.
Three-pointer is good. Valanciunas guarded by Zeller. JV puts it on the deck, spins away, left hand, recovery by Zeller. JV wins the battle and then throws a dart.
And DeRozan's got the size on him tonight.
Lin drives, kicks, short corner. And Al Jefferson able to knock down the shot.
That man can score, the big fella.
Villanova Wildcats defeating North Carolina. Al Jefferson backing down, doubled. Here's Lin, and Jeremy Lin knocks down the 3. And they're now 2 of 9 from beyond the arc.
I'll tell you what, he's having a good pro career. You know, I didn't like Carmelo's cryptic comments about him when he left New York. I think there was some jealousy there. He's carved out a nice little niche.
Ross is fouled attempting a 3. I agree.
He's a good player.
Lamb comes up with it, short.
But these 3 games this week, you gotta be ready to roll.
Lowry, and the shot doesn't go. Biyombo tracks it down, and his pass headed right over towards us.
The integrity of the NBA too. I mean, you're playing teams that are all playing for something very important. Maybe the invite's on the way. I don't know.
It might be.
It might be the 2036 All-Star.
Absolutely.
Be rolling me in.
Frank Kaminsky.
His defense doesn't get enough credit. I mean, he is as intelligent, engaged, alert a defender as you're going to find. I mean, his ability to be in the right place at the right time, and real good defenders can be in 2 places at once. His help, recovery, rotations, communication, really fun to watch.
And a foul on Bismack Biyombo. That's going to be his first. Raptors lead by 10. They've limited the Hornets to just 32% shooting.
Presented by Mercedes-Benz. Let's go over now to Inland.
Both teams are 3 of 10 here in the quarter. Lin gives it to Hawes, back over to Jeremy Lin. Lin driving, cut off by Biyombo. Here's Marvin Williams. That's the 3 we were talking about earlier.
Easy does it. Play defense.
Hawes up, fake. Now back over to Lin. Lin with the 3. Got it. What is up with the Raptors and Lin?
Kaminsky says,
bucket is good.
You know, I'm not going in there, man. You got Lowry punching it out. I'm going to play the suburban game and live outside.
Jack.
And like trail mix. Who eats that garbage?
It's not true trail mix.
No, it definitely isn't true trail mix.
Here's Lin, the 3, and it's good. Jeremy Lin is on fire again, 4 of 4.
That was a wing and a prayer there. He'll take it, though.
Lee sends it over to Lin on the inside with Hawes.
How about Jeremy Lin tonight? He's got 15 points, 5 assists.
4 of 4 from the line of the Toronto Raptors. And Charlotte in this quarter, 2 of 2. Here's Norman spinning, finds Scola. The 3, no. 1987 through 1990. And then in the history of the league, the Toronto Raptors.
Better be ready to play tonight. And they're bringing playoff effort tonight, which is nice to see. And it's important for that just internal confidence and that belief. And again, you made the point earlier, playing against good people, it carries over. Hey, look at, I'll give you an example. Last night's game, Villanova had a tougher road. You better have that resiliency and that toughness, or you're going home.
Hornets shooting just 31%. Tough shot. 79-66. Kaminsky up top to Lin, along with Williams, Zeller, and Courtney Lee on the court. Here's Jeremy Lin driving, and a foul is going to be charged to Corey Joseph. It's going to be his second, I believe. 6:47 to go, and yes, his second. And Lin's going to go to the line. The Raptors have done a better job here in the second half guarding Lin.
Yeah, really into him, aggressive. He's had a solid game, though, 5 assists, 17 points. But making it tough for him.
Tonight's trivia question, Jack, as you know, brought to you by BMO. Who did Kemba Walker recently pass and move into second on the Hornets' all-time three-point made list?
Wow, good player right there.
Now, you have to remember, I mentioned this earlier about
different record books.
Yeah, they're
great.
And because of that, when they've hit offensive droughts, it hasn't hurt them.
Great point.
Lin, clock down.
Oh, nice move. Wow.
Raptors have held opponents to under 100 44 times this year.
Back end of possessions in the playoffs, you got to have a big to throw it to that can do something with it.
Nice job by Lin finding Zeller.
Lin's got 21 and 6 assists tonight. The one I don't want to play is Miami. I fear them in the second round if you get there and they get there. I don't want to be in the same bracket as Miami. I think beyond Cleveland.
Williams, and right now it's a two-possession game, 109 to go.
It's a concerted group effort.
Walker batted around, and Joseph with it. Toronto Raptors are now 52-25. They tie a franchise record for most wins at home. They're 30-9.